It was supposed to be my night. My 34th birthday, a dinner with my closest family and friends at a nice Italian place in downtown Boston. I'd worked hard that year, long hours, tight deadlines, balancing bills, and for once I let myself believe I deserved to celebrate. We were seated at a big round table. My mom was beaming, my friends were passing wine, and my cousin cracked jokes to keep the energy light. For a brief moment, I felt proud, like I was finally where I belonged. Then my wife leaned over, tilted her head, and whispered just loud enough for the table to hear, "He doesn't deserve any of this." Her words sliced through the chatter like a knife. I laughed nervously, hoping I'd misheard, but my cousin's smirk told me otherwise. My mom froze with her fork midair. The whole table went quiet for half a beat before someone forced a laugh and tried to change the subject. But the damage was done. Inside, I felt like a balloon slowly deflating. The night kept moving, but I couldn't shake her words. Every toast, every bite of pasta tasted bitter. I kept replaying it. He doesn't deserve any of this. And the thing is, this wasn't the first time. She'd made digs before, small ones I brushed off. Comments about how I wasn't ambitious enough, how her friends' husbands were further along. Little stabs that left bruises no one could see. But saying it here, in front of everyone on my birthday, that wasn't a slip. That was a dagger. I looked at her across the table. She sipped her wine with that smug half-smile, like she'd scored a point. I wanted to confront her right there, but I bit my tongue. Instead, I watched the way everyone else reacted. My cousin leaned back, clearly entertained by the drama. My mom kept fussing with her napkin, pretending she hadn't heard. My best friend shot me a look like, "Man, are you going to let that slide?" And that's when it hit me. This wasn't just between her and me. She painted me as undeserving in front of the people who mattered most. I couldn't hold it in anymore. When the waiter brought out the cake, everyone sang, but I could barely force a smile. As the candles flickered, my wife leaned over again and muttered, "Don't blow too hard, you might actually think you earned this." That was it. I put the fork down, stood up, and my voice came out steadier than I expected. "You know what? You're right. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve you tearing me down every time I try to stand tall. What I do deserve is respect. And clearly, that's not something you're capable of giving." The table went dead silent. My mom's eyes widened. My best friend raised his brows, impressed I finally snapped. My wife froze. For once, she looked caught off guard. Her smirk vanished, replaced by something almost like panic. She grabbed her purse without a word, stood up, and left the restaurant. I sat back down, heart pounding. "Well," I said, forcing a laugh, "happy birthday to me, right?" A couple of people chuckled, awkwardly. My cousin shook his head, but this time he didn't smirk. My best friend clapped me on the shoulder. And my mom just whispered, "I'm proud of you." Later that night, I came home to an empty house. The quiet was deafening, but also freeing. I poured myself a drink and sat in the dark, replaying it all. For years, I'd let her cut me down with her comments, convincing myself it wasn't worth the fight. But standing up tonight, even if it cost me my marriage, felt like finally exhaling after holding my breath too long. It wasn't about the dinner, or the cake, or even the humiliation. It was about finally realizing I had let someone else define my worth for too long. She thought she'd embarrass me. Instead, she exposed herself. And as I sat there, birthday candle wax still stuck to the cake box, I decided something. This would be the last time she got to tell the story of who I am. From now on, I'd be the one writing it.